Embla Books presents The Wedding Vow, written by Dandy Smith and read by Tuppence Middleton. For Lucy Perkins, my soul sister, geek love, kiss kiss kiss. Prologue. The wife. My husband isn't answering his phone. While not entirely out of character, it still makes anxiety flutter in my chest. On the train, I scroll back through our messages. Linden hasn't responded since I left for Oakleaf Yoga Retreat yesterday morning. He's supposed to collect me from the station when I arrive, but as the connecting train from Oxford to Bath was delayed by 50 minutes, I'll be getting in much later than planned. Linden has no idea, though, and all my calls are going unanswered. I'd be agitated if I had to wait around for him for an unknown stretch, but my husband has a more laissez-faire approach to life. I try not to worry. He'd usually pop into the coffee shop across the road and settle himself down with a newspaper. I don't know anyone else under 40 who still buys the paper, but before his death, Linden's uncle was a reporter for one of the big internationals, and the smell of ink reminds Linden of his childhood. Still, I try his number one more time. Again, he doesn't answer.
"Verity, is everything okay?"
asks Flora. She's sitting across from me, surrounded by pamphlets for Oakleaf Yoga Retreat and all the notes she wrote during our visit. Being so young, I expected she'd work from her phone, but like Linden, she's an old soul, preferring pens and paper.
"All good,"
I tell her with a too bright smile. I fire off one last message to Linden before sliding my phone onto the little table between us. The carriage isn't as busy as expected, but then it's a Sunday in first class. In the seat adjacent to us is a man with polished leather shoes and a heavy, expensive watch engrossed in his Kindle. A little further up is a rosy-cheeked, mousy-haired woman minding two immaculately behaved children, both dressed head to toe in Boden's latest autumn collection. When she sees me looking, she smiles, and I smile back before picking up my phone to check for a reply from my husband. "Nothing," I say out loud. "Brilliant."
"Sorry?"
says Flora. I give her a distracted smile. "Just Linden."
"Oh."
She looks away and I put my phone down again, feeling restless.
"So," she says, "are we going ahead with the Oakleaf collaboration?"
I force the whirling anxiety to the back of my mind and concentrate on the task at hand. "I think so, yes. They're a good fit. Their technology ban is on trend for the burnt-out millennial. When I arrived at the retreat yesterday morning, I'm ashamed to say I felt naked without my mobile, and heart racing, kept patting myself down for it. Heidi, our in-house graphic designer, eagerly handed over her devices. She's been talking about this retreat for weeks, though as a mother of 3, it's a rare break from her hectic home life. "Let's feature them on the website in November. See if we can get a Christmas discount for our subscribers." We're only half an hour from Bath now. Unusually, Linden hasn't called to find out where I am and how long I've been delayed. I should have taken Heidi up on her offer of a lift, since we're all headed back to Somerset. But as I live in Bath and she lives in Frome, she'd have had to drive 20 minutes out of her way. That and her car is always littered with children's toys and stray socks, and once there was a bottle of curdled breast milk forgotten under the passenger's seat in the height of summer.
"Thanks again for inviting me to join you this morning,"
says Flora. I pull a face. "Sorry I couldn't get you in for the entire weekend. I needed Heidi with me to take the photographs."
"Oh, no worries. I had plans last night anyway."
Before I can inquire, she adds, "My skin feels incredible after that Oakleaf mud bath." "Still happy to write up a review of their treatments?" She nods.
"Absolutely."
"Do you think you can get the first draft to me by Friday?" Another enthusiastic nod. Flora has been my assistant for the last year, but her ambition lies in content creation. It's a shame. I don't know what I'd do without her as an assistant, but if I want to keep her at Verity...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?